Good morning. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are going to start the next lesson of the mathematics second. I hope all ready. You have written your practice set in your daily file and the problem set as well. If any doubt related to your first lesson, you can contact me. Okay? You can ask me. I will help you. Now let us start the second lesson. Now, second lesson already you have learned in previous standard. Yes? What is the name of the second lesson? Parallel lines. Now anyone who can define parallel lines? Yes? Come on. Think on it. Parallel lines. Might be you have seen the bars of the windows. Yes? That bars are parallel to each other. Means this all the bars are not intersecting each other. They are parallel to each other. And they are on a fixed wall. Means a fixed surface, right? Likewise, if two or more lines on the same plane, do not intersect each other, such type of lines are called as parallel lines. See, I had drawn your figure here. You can see here, I drawn the figure line L, line M, line N. These lines are not intersecting. If we increase these lines, then also these lines will not intersect. Such type of lines are called as parallel lines. If suppose if I had drawn the lines in this direction, then whether these lines are parallel, to each other? No. Why these lines are not parallel? Because if we will increase this size of that line, then automatically they will intersect somewhere at a point. Then these lines are not parallel to each other. So the definition of the parallel lines will be two or more lines which do not intersect and they must be on the same plane. These lines are called as parallel lines. Already in previous standard you have learned when the parallel lines are there and one more line which intersect the two other lines, that line is called as a transversal. See here in this figure, line L and line M are here parallel and line N is a red line, it is a transversal. Intersecting line to the other two lines is a transversal. Now due to these two lines, how many angles are formed by that transversal? How many angles are formed here by transversal? Anyone who can guess it? You can count it here. How many angles are formed here in this figure? Yes? Yes, it's an 8 angles. You can see here 8 angles. I will give the names here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay? These total how many angles will be formed there? 8 angles are formed by the two lines and a transversal. Now these 8 angles are of different type. A means this angle. Understood? This one is nothing but the angle A. Now in 7th and 8th standard you have learned the different types of angles, right? Now who will identify in this figure which are the vertically opposite angles? Which are the vertical opposite angles here? Yes, A and C, vertical opposite angle. B and D, vertical opposite angle. E and G, F and H, these are the vertical opposite angle. What is the relation between that we are going to learn here? If two lines are parallel or not parallel, pairs of vertical opposite angles are of equal measure. They are of equal measure. So we can say A is equal to C, B is equals to D, E is equals to G and F is equals to H. Already we have proved in first lesson, if two lines are intersecting there, then the vertical opposite angles have the equal measures, right? Means their measures are equal. They are congruent, right? Now, come to the next point here. If two lines are parallel, if two lines here, lines are not parallel, then which are the pairs of corresponding angles? Corresponding angles A, E, D, H, B, F, C, G. These are the pairs of the corresponding angles. And if these lines are parallel, Then what is the relation between them? A is congruent with E. A is congruent with E, corresponding angles. And D is congruent with H. D is congruent with H. Upper angles and the lower angles, corresponding angles. Yes? Similarly, B is congruent with F, angle C is congruent with angle G. Upper angles and the lower angles, these are the corresponding angles. Understood? And when these are congruent, when the lines are parallel. Already you have learned it. Next, pairs of alternate interior angles. Pairs of alternate interior angles. These are the pairs of alternate interior angles. D and this one. D and F. These are the pairs of alternate interior angles. Why these are called alternate and interior angles? Because these two angles are between these two lines. In between the two lines. And how to identify Z letter? You can see the Z letter here. You can see the Z letter is formed. Inverted Z letter. Likewise, in this direction also Z letter is formed. So these angles are also called as an alternate interior angles. How many pairs are there? Two pairs of alternate interior angles. Now pairs of alternate exterior angles. Exterior angles mean these angles are above the line. Means angle A will congruent with angle G and angle B will congruent with angle H. Correct? When these lines are parallel, that time we can say these are congruent. If these lines are not parallel, then we can just say that these are the alternate exterior angles. इतना ही बता सकते हैं. Congruent कब बताना है हमें? जब वो parallel है तब बताना है. Understood? Next, pairs of interior angles. Interior angles. You can see here interior angles. These are the interior angles. Angle D and angle E. Angle C and angle F. These are pairs of it. This one is the one pair of interior angles and this is the another pair of the interior angles. अभी क्या होता है जब ये लाइंस अगर पैरेलल है तो ये इंटीरियर एंगल्स का एडिशन 180 रहता है. मतलब एंगल D और एंगल E का एडिशन 180 हो गया. एंगल C और एंगल F का एडिशन 180 हो गया. इसका ये मतलब है कि इंटीरियर एंगल्स आर सप्लीमेंट्री. Rest of the pairs all are congruent. Only in pairs of interior angles are supplementary. Understood all of you? So please copy on it. Let us see the next part, that is interior angle theorem. Okay, interior angle theorem. Already you know that when the two lines are parallel, then the interior angles, a pair of interior angles are supplementary. We are going to prove this theorem. Okay, in the first lesson already we have learned the two theorems. Now let us learn the third theorem. What is the statement of this third theorem? That is interior angle theorem. If two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, then means after if up to then, this part is called as an antecedent. That is nothing but the given part. Then the interior angles on the other side of the transversal are supplementary. We are going to do that. Interior angles on the either side means A and B are the pair of interior angles. C and D are the another pair of the interior angles, and we are going to prove that these angles are supplementary, means their addition is 180 degree. This is what we are going to prove here. Okay. Now given thing, what is given? Line L as parallel to line M. These two lines are parallel, it is given, and line N is a transversal. This thing is given in this statement. And what we are going to prove? Angle A plus angle B is equals to 180. Angle A plus angle B is equals to 180. And angle C plus angle D is equals to 180. We are going to prove here. Got it? Now, let us start the proof. Before starting the proof, this is another type of the proof. Here, assumption. possibilities we are going to consider. Now what are the possibilities of angle A and B, addition of the angle A and B? There are three possibilities. Which are the three possibilities? That addition of A plus B is less than 180, यानी वो एंगल A और B का एडिशन 180 से लेस हो सकता है. सेकेंड पॉसिबिलिटी, उन दोनों का एडिशन 180 से ग्रेटर हो सकता है, और उन दोनों का एडिशन 180 से इक्वल हो सकता है. These are the three possibilities. There is no any fourth possibility is existing here. Only we are going to consider this three possibilities. Okay? देखो उन दोनों का एडिशन 180 से कम हो सकता है. जैसे कि आपका एज, हाँ, अगर आपको पूछा गया, मतलब एक एजम्पशन करता हूँ मैं, आपका एज 14 हो सकता है, या तो 14 से लेस हो सकता है, या तो 14 से ज़्यादा हो सकता है, ग्रेटर हो सकता है. इसके आगे थ्री पॉसिबिलिटीज के अलावा कोई फोर्थ पॉसिबिलिटी है इसमें? नहीं है ना. सिमिलरली हियर आर द थ्री पॉसिबिलिटीज वी आर गोइंग टू assume, and we are going to check whether this three possibilities existing or not. Let us consider the case first. A plus angle B is less than 180. If it is less than 180, then what will be the figures here? According to the Euclid's fifth postulate, in the last lecture we have learned that when angle A and angle B, these are the interior angles, and if their addition is less than, if their angles are less than 90 degree, then that lines are intersecting lines. जैसे हमने देखा है लास्ट लेक्चर में. तो ये दोनों अगर लेस देन, एडिशन अगर इनका लेस देन 180 है, इसका मतलब ये दोनों एंगल्स क्या हो गए? एक्यूट एंगल्स. If these angles are an acute angles, then automatically these line L and line M, they will intersect each other. And if these lines are intersecting, then what we can say that line L and line M are not parallel. But what is given? Line L and line M is parallel. Whatever we have assumed and whatever it is given, these two concepts are contrary to each other, means their ideas are opposite to each other. So our assumption is getting wrong. What is wrong? This what we have considered is wrong. A plus B is less than 180. This thing is wrong. Means case 1 fails. Let us think about the case 2. Angle A plus angle B is greater than 180. Greater than 180. अगर A plus B अगर greater than 180 हो गया, तो लाइंस जो ये साइड में इंटरसेक्ट हो रहे हैं, वो कहाँ पर इंटरसेक्ट होंगे? लेफ्ट साइड में इंटरसेक्ट हो जाएंगे. क्योंकि अगर A और B अगर ग्रेटर हो गए, तो ये लाइंस इस तरह से इंटरसेक्ट हो जाएंगे, पॉइंट R में इंटरसेक्ट हो जाएंगे. और अगर वो लाइंस इंटरसेक्ट हो रहे हैं, तो फिर से ये फेल हो गया. क्यों? क्योंकि क्या दिया हुआ है कि वो लाइंस पैरेलल है, और हमें क्या यहाँ पे what we have achieved here, these lines are intersecting lines. So again our assumption is getting wrong. Got it? So please copy down this part. Yes, you can see here line L and line M are intersecting at point R. Yes, why it is intersecting? Because what it is said that A plus B is greater than 180. मतलब इन दोनों का एडिशन 180 से ग्रेटर है. 180 से ग्रेटर कब होगा? इन दोनों, ये दोनों एंगल्स अगर 90 से ग्रेटर हो जाएंगे, तो ग्रेटर हो गए तो क्या हो जाएगा? वो ये साइड में इंटरसेक्ट हो जाएंगे. If these lines are intersecting, therefore I written a line L and line M intersect at point R. But what is given? Line L and line M are parallel. यहाँ इंटरसेक्ट हो रहा है और दिया हुआ है पैरेलल. इसका ये मतलब हमारा जो assumption है, what we assume that A plus B is greater than 180, our assumption is getting wrong. So case third, A plus B is 180. Case 1 fail हो गया. Case 2 it is also failed. So from case 1 and case 2, what we can say that A plus B 180 हो जाएगा. मतलब आपका एज, मैंने क्या assume किया था? ग्रेटर देन 180 है, लेस देन 180 है. सॉरी, आपका एज 14 ईयर्स है, ग्रेटर देन 14 ईयर्स, लेस देन 14 ईयर्स और इक्वल टू 14 ईयर्स. तो पहला ग्रेटर देन 14 ईयर्स फेल हो गया, लेस देन 14 ईयर्स ये भी फेल हो गया. तो इसका ये मतलब क्या हो गया? आपका एज कितना है? 14 ईयर्स. उसी तरह यहाँ पर हम क्या कह सकते हैं? A प्लस बी कितना है? 180 डिग्री है. एंड सिमिलरली उसी तरह हम क्या प्रूव कर सकते हैं? C प्लस D इज ऑल्सो 180 degree, and hence the result is proved. What is proved? When the two lines are parallel, then the angles formed by a transversal. Interior angles formed by a transversal are supplementary. Understood? So please copy down the part.